Go live. And it didn't close this time.
It's a Christmas miracle.
It is.
Yep, and there it is.
Woo!
And there we go.
50% of the time, we're on time every time. Better soup! Lucky bats. Ooh, woo!
Yeah.
Alright.
We're going.
Still painting a Necron Overlord.
Mm-hmm. So what are you hoping to get done today on him?
I don't know. I think I want to get the parts that are going to be painted black, and then further highlight the orange parts up to yellow. I mean, he's mostly white. I think also some of his white parts need to be darkened. On the first stream, I brightened them, but now I think I need to darken them. Austin, Clark, Takamoto, Mondature, Whoa 77, and Rhaegar. Hello. Whoa 77. So where is this orc singing? If you're on the Patreon, you might need to scroll down a little bit. I forget what the video might be called.
I have no idea. I can link it again because we've been getting a lot of Patreon members recently. I'll link it again in the Patreon only chat after the stream.
Yeah, for all you non-Patreon folks, this is what you're missing out on. Song parody.
Song parody.
Orc song parody, no less.
Exactly.
Rhaegar, I got the shitties.
Don't we all?
Hey, you know what's crazy? The camera looks fine. I haven't even touched it.
Yeah. Didn't even think about that. It does look great.
Every day it's a little wrong, but today, there was a tiny hiccup with OBS, and now everything's great.
Amazing.
Kino Kinona. Song parodies are such a niche. Well, tell that to Weird Al.
Yeah. Nobody does song parodies.
No.
I think half of YouTube is song parodies.
Pretty much. Like, I would say maybe it's a third a song parody, a third Cats, and a third everything else. TK, so
Cats the musical.
Yes. Angelical cats and angelical cats, angelical cats, and it's the whole song.
Yep.
Cats is a good musical. Some people say.
I don't think a lot of people say that.
I mean, it was massive when it came out.
Yeah, I mean, think about when it came out, though. Things weren't as cool back then.
There was even a Seinfeld episode about how great Cats was. And how Elaine hated it. But everyone around her loved it.
Which is pretty funny.
TK, so remember, folks, hit the thumbs down. We love them. Don't be shy. If you're new to the channel, hit sub. And to get all the latest streams and videos, we also have a Patreon and Discord. Yeah, we've got a Discord.
You better believe it. Whoa 77, I hear you humming songs, and I'm here to ask why no orc singing.
Because that's only for Patreon.
Yeah. And if you get Jay drunk just a little bit, it comes out.
Yeah, when I'm well hydrated, the music flows from me.
And the piss. Take piss, in fact. Wow, perfect timing. Don't call me Shirley. What type of animal piss are we discussing today?
The letter
Wild
K.
Streams.
Yo, Jay, what are you thinking about that crotch banner? I think I'm going to do Vallejo Liquid Gold Copper. But do I have... Oh, my alcohol is all the way... It's like 3 feet from me. I couldn't possibly.
It's almost impossible to reach.
Kinono's half of YouTube is Jimmy Kimmel clips.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Rhaegar. Weird Al was my first concert. I was 11. The letter K. Did he just say Cats was good? I have a weird relationship with Cats. I saw the movie and I didn't hate it, but it's unwatchable. Whoever the art director was, who's like, let's have all the actors appear nude and then we'll CGI cat fuzz over their naked bodies.
Yeah, was a genius.
That person should probably not be allowed to make decisions anymore.
I think they should only make decisions. I think they should be in charge of every major movie from here on out.
I think they should get Star Wars 4.
That would be amazing.
I wish that they could finally do away with the trilogies for Star Wars. I want to see Star Wars Episode 10, 11, and 10 and 11. Like, I want more with Rey, Finn, and Poe and Kylo. Although probably Kylo won't continue because he's dead. But the other ones.
Spoiler alert.
Oh no! I'm so sorry, everyone. Yeah, I know. Not every single person in the whole world has seen the new Star Wars. It's just everyone.
Exactly.
Yeah, the people who are boycotting it aren't seeing it, so.
Well, 77. So I need to invite Jay over for scotch.
Yeah. Woot woot. Dr. Trouble, they should release the nude cut of Cats. You know what? I think it would be an improvement.
The furless cut?
Supposedly, the actors have all claimed that there were costumes, but that somewhere in the process, the higher-ups decided no costumes. And some of the cats have costumes, but most of them don't.
Yikes. I bet a lot of people lost their jobs and will never work again.
Tekamoto. Remember to spray and neuter your cats. Actors. Bob Barker. Dario, I liked today's video, Jay, especially the way you mentioned titties.
Yeah.
The letter K. J idea, do OSL on the eyes. It's possible. Did I do eyes on this guy? No, I just painted him yellow. Maybe.
That means no.
There's gonna be a lot of glowy stuff on him already, but I feel like there's not an awful lot of room on a Necron face. I probably won't. I don't think it'll look right.
See, I was right.
Kino. Rumor has it that there's a cut where they have CGI cat buttholes. That is very funny, but I'm guessing it's probably not true.
You think someone's made that on YouTube?
Yeah, I mean, the final cut of the movie doesn't even have finished CGI. You know what? I bet Corridor Digital is working on it.
The butthole edition?
Yeah, they could do a great job. Raz Down Jr. Speaking of props jars, are you still filling up that dark yellow creative juice jar? Yeah. I mean, you don't even want to know how I fill that up.
Glad that people are getting a kick out of it.
Brett S. YouTube took down my response to the titties joke. Well, post it again.
Yeah.
Or
just tell us right now.
Yeah, say it now, or come up with a YouTube-friendly way.
That is upsetting.
Can you not write like big titties in a YouTube comment?
I mean, maybe Brett S. type something really heinous.
Exclamation. Well, well, well. Look who decided to show their face after their vicious personal attack against the cult of Xenon. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No Braid Gene Stealer cult.
No.
Not allowed.
Mm-hmm. I'm painting spots on the resurrection orb, as one does.
Oh my goodness, Dr. Jokel. Jay, did you hear that your favorite allegedly abusive talk show host announced her retirement?
Oh my god. My girl Ellen?
What are you gonna do without watching the Ellen show every day?
Yeah, every day. I'm a regular viewer. I'm their target audience.
Mm-hmm. A mom over a certain age.
Yes. Oh god, I want her to come out with a special. I want Ellen Unchained.
Ellen Unleashed.
Ellen Unleashed.
Mm-hmm.
I want her to talk about how much she
Monster Energy.
I want her to talk about how much she hates all the celebrities she's worked with.
Pretty good.
Good old Ellen. Apparently, she posted on Twitter, oh, I'm so sad that we can't get back to work, and that my poor crew might be out of work. And then, some of her employees posted, and they're like, hey, remember when you fired us day one?
Yep.
Oh, Ellen.
Yeah. Poor Ellen, right?
Poor Ellen.
I just feel bad for Ellen.
Absolutely. Ellen did nothing wrong.
She did nothing wrong. We've established that. Everyone knows our Ellen stance.
Britis. It was a bad joke about tiny boobies and how blue-footed boobies don't have blue feet when they are chicks. My guess is that YouTube doesn't like it when you say tiny boobies.
Yeah.
That's one of their...
Maybe they hate those animals.
That's one of their search terms.
Mm-hmm. Bah.
To get your prints. Who did the thumbs up? Come on. Add minutes so that we can kick you.
Mm-hmm. TK Studio Prince. My comment was removed also from today's video. Oh my goodness. That's BS. I wonder if we can see the removed comments.
Yeah. Yeah.
I want to see him.
Rhaegar. Ellen can catch these hands. Rhaegar's coming for you, Ellen.
Yeah. Watch out, Ellen.
No, don't go after Ellen. She's my favorite.
Probably best of all time, right?
Yeah, name me one comedian funnier than Ellen.
Well,
exactly. You can't.
Yeah.
You cannot.
Mm-hmm. I've heard she was really funny back in the day.
Mm.
But I don't know. I don't know anything about that. That was probably before I was born.
Kinokinos, Twitch banned the word obese, so now I have to watch Plague Marine painting live on YouTube and Facebook.
Mm.
Where there's still freedom, right?
Yeah. Well, except for Facebook. There's
except
no
for Facebook. Yeah.
That's why everyone's moving to OnlyFans. You got real freedom on there.
Mm-hmm.
It's an inclusive environment.
Rhaegar, I am actually the reason that you can't type boobies in YouTube. 2007 was a wild time. The letter K. By the way, allow me to say that the conversation topics have shifted from nude cats to tiny boobies and now Ellen. Yeah, pretty typical stream. I mean, Star Wars... Oh, no, yeah. Star Wars came up a little.
Yeah. Just for a little bit.
Just for a little bit.
Not super crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Dr. Drokel. Hopefully, on her last show, she just says, "Yeah, I yelled at them. I slapped people. The spit, they deserve that too. What are you gonna do about it? Nothing."
Yeah, that's what I want from Ellen.
Then
I want the real Ellen.
Audience.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
No, she just flicks him off. That's what I want. Because that's the Ellen I know and love.
Exactly.
It's horrible, horrible Ellen.
I mean, that's the real Ellen.
That's the real
Let's be
Ellen.
honest.
Aquino Quinones, real freedom only exists on the dark web, with illegal drug trade and recasts.
Mm-hmm.
Michael Spitz, Ellen needs to own it. Exactly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Just be who you are.
Yeah.
And like that's kind of how it is in this day and age. Like, you know, we've moved past that Hollywood we're pretending to be nice.
Mm-hmm.
And now you really get to show how horrible you are.
Yeah.
It's wonderful.
Super Taco 22. Did somebody say dark web recast? Yeah, since when have you needed to go to dark web to find the recasts?
Yeah.
They're not
Hopping
that hidden.
Mm-hmm. Hop on over to the bay. And you can get them today.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you know, after shipping from Russia.
Yeah.
And or
so,
China.
A couple months, but
And you might not get them.
yeah.
But
when you get them, they probably will be excellent casts in super toxic resin.
Yeah. Nobody mentions that. They always smell.
Yeah.
Like really bad.
You know, not that we would know, but they do always smell really bad.
Mm-hmm.
Michael Spitz, I wonder what kind of things Ellen did when the interns asked her to sign their college timesheet. Just poured her coffee on them.
That'd be amazing. Nah, I'm sure she would never let someone as low as that talk to her.
Mm-hmm. TK's Radio Prince. J the Greek. Oop, scrolled too fast. J, the Greek name we have, the letter K stands for Konstantinos Mikos. And then the letter K says hell yeah. No, it says the letter K. Super Taco 22, 3D printer go Bert. The Bay was like 4 months shipping at best, and then that was before Russia started the newest war.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa, 77. Dark web recast sounds like some dark Eldar nonsense. Yeah. Mm-hmm. You get recast sent from the webway.
Yeah.
Protest. I get ads on Facebook every day for cheap Warhammer models, totally legit. I've been seeing there's an ad making the rounds that's like Games Workshop products 50% off, and like it's just got 250 laughing face reactions.
Mm-hmm.
Which, you know, honestly, the laughing face reaction is as good as a dislike.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it can hit a little harder.
Yeah, you're right. It is kind of mean.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. How often is it used?
Yeah.
Like as intended?
I laughed at this.
Yeah. Well, I guess it is being used as intended.
Yeah.
Laughing at how ridiculous it is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's certainly odd. Colonel Kronk, do you still hate terrain? Will you build your own?
I will build my own. I don't hate terrain. I don't particularly enjoy painting it. Like I would always pick painting a miniature more than painting terrain. But I mean, yeah, because these games need terrain. So I'll definitely buy some. I'll definitely build some. I'll definitely paint some.
But it's just not your favorite part of the whole extravaganza.
It's not my favorite way though. Claudio Manzer. Hey, can you show your favorite Black Templar model? And do you think we are getting a codex for them soon? Primaris Helbrecht. I really hope we get Primaris Helbrecht, because I don't really like the current Helbrecht model. From the waist down, he's got little boy legs.
Mm-hmm. Maybe he's a little boy down there.
Apparently. But I would love... I mean, all of those recent Primaris models have been outstanding.
Man, I need to look at this model. He's got little boy legs?
He has little boy legs.
What's the model?
Helbrecht. If you look up Black Templar, he should pop up. Gomezara, greetings and a big hug from Chile, fellas. Your last video has been marvelous. Aw, thank you. Yeah. Voyage at 16, I got a few more skinks, even though I'm not done with the ones I have. That's the way it's done, Void 16. Oh, Claudia Munzer. Well, favorite Black Templar model? Probably the... I mean, I don't know if any Black Templar models look amazing anymore. I think I like Grimaldus's retinue, but I don't particularly like Grimaldus. I would say conceptually, the Sword Brethren is pretty epic. And I love kit bashing my Primaris Space Marines into Crusaders.
He has some pretty small legs.
Really, yeah. Like he's wider from shoulder tip to shoulder tip than his legs are.
Yeah. Oh yeah, by a long shot.
Oh yeah. I've taken that model, thrown it into Photoshop, and tripled the size of his legs, and it looks great. Like they're so small.
Mm-hmm. Is there like a 3D print that you can get, like the lower half?
I think he's like one piece, so it'd be hard to. I've seen people have been doing excellent Primaris conversions though.
The lower half.
Mm-hmm. Decimation. Now all we need is the new Genestealer Cult model from the Rumor Engine. Yeah, but make sure you don't paint it bright colors. Ooh, the letter K. I'm preparing mentally to paint box art Mephiston. Any tips? I adore the new Mephiston model. It is epic. Tips? I don't know. I find red actually is not that bad a color to work with. The only tricky thing is like highlighting it. But Mephiston, he doesn't have a lot of super bright colors on it, so it's not like they're going to overshadow the red too bad. So I don't know. Just take your time.
Vague response.
Yeah.
Yep. It's a hard question.
Colonel Kronk, I thought your love of basing would transfer to terrain building. I like it a little, but mostly nah. I mean, it's fun. It's more fun than, like, I don't know, taking out the trash or like doing the dishes. But
jeez, that's not.
Yeah,
wow.
I'd much rather paint some Space Marines or some Necrons.
That was pretty amazing.
Remember, folks, hit that thumbs down. We love them. Don't be shy. If you're new to the channel, hit subscribe to get all the latest streams and videos. We also have a Patreon and Discord. Info in the description below.
Cody Stevenson, never seen your channel till now, but wow, fantastic job.
Yeah. We make videos.
Yeah, we do.
40k guy, they should make a Jack the Ripper Gene Stealer, then call it Jack the Gene Stealer. There's a really fun moment in the book, in the Black Library book, The Infinite and the Divine, where you see the moments that a Gene Stealer cult uprising takes place. And the two characters, Trazy the Infinite and Oricon the Diviner, are watching a play. And they're like, ooh, this is a really cool costume they've got. This dancer has 3 arms, and it's amazing. And then all of a sudden, boom, Gene Stealer cult uprising. The whole world is thrown into chaos. And it's all Oricon's fault. Or no, it's all Trazy's fault.
Super Taco 22. I primed some stuff today, so that's progress.
Yeah. Jess Cabral. Your last video was great. I need an orc book for inspiration. P.S. Paint more orcs. I saw one comment that was really a good idea. They said a Magic the Gathering art book, which is kind of perfect. I mean, you're gonna get a little fantasy. I feel like, is there a little bit of sci-fi in Magic the Gathering, or is it like just modern kind of World of Warcrafty, almost sci-fi fantasy? Like where everything is fantasy, but like the magic is basically science fiction.
I don't know, too Magic the Gathering.
The letter K. I think you mean gene stealers, cause them spikes have stolen all my genes. Robert House Jones Jr. Would the squatty version of gene stealers be called gene short stealers? Yeah, there's a new unit coming out for the gene stealers. It's actually a really, really small gene stealer called a jort.
Jort. You don't see a lot of jean shorts
No.
anymore. That's fine.
Daisy Duke stealers.
Yeah. You see a lot of Daisy Dukes, but you don't see a lot of men in jean shorts anymore. I think people got bullied too hard.
Probably.
Did you ever have the jeans that were normal length but then cut to be shorts?
I don't think so.
There was a lot of people doing that. Like their pants, like especially when they were a kid, and they grew. Their mom just cut their jeans.
No,
that was always a good look.
I think that happened, but my grandma would hem everything for me.
Nice.
I mean, I've always been really short too, so everything is always. I've never been able to buy pants and like just ready to rock and roll. Don't call me Shirley. I painted 11 models today. Wow.
Oh my goodness.
That's some results. Gazgul Mag Uruk Thraka. Oi lads, lovely crons.
Shouldn't you hate them? I don't understand. And we have a celebrity on the chat.
We do. Jesse Cabral, do you use cheap or expensive brushes? Mostly medium. I use Rosemary & Co., which aren't too bad, and they've lasted a good long time. I think they're, probably a few dollars a brush. I own a lot of them, and I don't think I spent any crazy money. I did buy them a long time ago.
Were those the ones that we had to go to the post office to pick up?
It might have been.
Yeah, that was a long time ago.
Yeah, and they're all still going fine. They don't have razor sharp tips anymore, but I also don't take amazing care of my brushes.
You're a brush abuser.
Yeah, I don't tuck them in before bed. I don't make sure they take their multivitamin.
Well, because the vitamins aren't real.
Yeah, I let them talk to strangers.
In fact, you prefer it.
Tekamuto. Wag!
And if you want more of that, but in singing,
yeah.
Patreon.
Don't call me Shirley. I posted them in the Discord. You'll be complete. They're old little green army men. Oh no! Gazgul Thraka, love to crumpum. AR, hello everyone.
Hello. Hail, War Boss.
Hail, Hydra.
Whoa.
It's a quote from Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace. Which I cannot wait for Legion to finally come out with what we've all been asking for, which is the guns.
Jar Jar model.
I need Jar Jar. I needed Captain Tarpals riding a Kadoo. I need Boss Nass riding in a what was their ship called? A Bongo.
Of course.
I need a Falumpaset carrying the Gun energy balls.
Mm-hmm.
And I need a Famba carrying the shield generator.
All perfect names of things.
Mm-hmm. I was looking. I have a bunch of Star Wars books, and I was reading some last night. And I was reading about the gun technology, and they came up with really fancy names for all of their different tools for throwing energy balls. But apparently, the blue balls are just called energy balls.
Amazing.
They didn't come up with a fun name for those. But they came up with names for all the sticks that throw them, and the shields and everything. I wonder, at what point does it get all the way back to George Lucas, and they're like, hey, so what's the name of, like, the gun's weapons? And then George's like, what? And he's like, yeah, the gunga, okay, I just like energy balls. They're like, all right, I guess send that to publication.
Mm-hmm. Like, oh, okay. Mr. Line Guy. Heh. Blue balls.
Yeah.
They are very, very stoned. Greetings to you all.
Nice. Good. Don't call me Shirley. Jar Jar definitely lays pipe. 40k guy, any tips on converting tanks for a Death Corps army, specifically the Chimera? Well, Death Corps are very much like kind of realistic, so I would actually check out like a lot of model, like scale modeling sites, and they'll tell you how to do, like how to make scale tarp, how to make scale handholds, how to add realistic texture. I think that sort of stuff would really help out a Krieg army. More so than some of the sillier, like the Catachans or the Cadians, who are a little bit more science fiction-y.
The letter K. Oi, lads. It's 5:30. I'm a go to bed. Good night. I do have school in 2 hours.
You're gonna go to bed. What? Are you gonna go to bed for an hour and then wake up and go to school?
Yeah,
you know what you do. This is the move. You go to class and then you sleep in your chair and then you wake up when the class starts.
Exactly. That's a good move.
Randorio. And now George has no say in Star Wars canon anymore. George. George. Mm-hmm. Takamuto. I love the video where George Lucas is about to release episode 1 and him and his staff are watching it clearly drunk and Lucas is like, oh crap, we have to release it though. Oh, it is classic where he's like,
yep.
I may have gone too far in a few places. Mm-hmm. It's stylistically designed to be that way, but we can diminish the effects of it.
Yeah. And they couldn't.
Yeah.
They're like, yeah, the 4 endings was a little much.
Mm-hmm. I don't think after that they ever did 4 endings. They always kept it to like 1 or 2.
Mm-hmm.
Because, Return to, classic, original, A New Hope, 1 ending. The Attack on the Death Star. Then Empire Strikes Back, there's 2 endings. There's, Leia and Chewbacca and Lando escaping Cloud City. And Luke fighting Darth Vader. And then Return of the Jedi, you got 3. You got Leia and the Rebels taking out the shield generator. You got Luke Skywalker fighting Darth Vader, and you have Lando taking on the second Death Star.
Mm-hmm.
And so then they quadrupled down and had 4 endings and I think they should have kept right on going.
Yeah.
In Star Wars Episode 9, there should have been 9 endings.
Oh. That'd have been great.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, who would have think that would be confusing?
Mm-hmm.
Cutting back and forth from place to place to place.
Liam Neeson gets stabbed, and Obi-Wan is very sad. And then, you get back to Jar Jar and his hijinks.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And then little boy Anakin tries spinning. That's a good trick.
Mm-hmm.
Really, it's perfect writing. When you really get down to it.
Yeah. I'm sure everyone will agree with you on that one.
May have gone too far in a few places.
It's very funny.
I'll just make these movies, and then after that I'll make Red Tails.
Yeah.
And Oprah will say nice things about me.
What was his thing that he said about the cast?
He said that it was the first movie to have an all-black cast.
That's not true, right?
No, definitely not in 2014.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently he was having trouble getting the movie distributed. And he thought it was because of racism, and some other people thought it was because the movie sucked.
It was because of racism.
It was.
Mm-hmm. Why not both?
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Why not both?
Mm-hmm.
Dank DF. Why so many dislikes? Because we prefer dislikes.
Yeah, because dislikes are better. Also, not that many dislikes, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
We have 12 upvotes, which is ridiculous, and then we have 23 downvotes.
Nien Yum deserves the world. Chewie got a medal. Neen and Akbar got disrespected. Oh, Nien Yum. Everyone's favorite Nien Yum. Nick, you had a Nien Yum toy when you were little, right? It's your favorite character.
Right. Mm-hmm. Better than Han.
Yeah. It kind of would have been fun if Lando had a fun co-pilot, and they were talking back and forth.
Mm-hmm.
But then they decided, let's have a weird alien that can't speak English.
Mm-hmm.
Or you know what? It would have been cool. What if for some reason, what if they got separated and Chewie and Leia took out the shield generator while Lando and Han defeated the Death Star? And because they were kind of enemies in the last movie. I mean, they didn't trust each other. Lando a little bit got him frozen in carbonite. What if they're big? They broed out and became friends again, but through destroying the second Death Star. Because really, why did Han? The only reason I guess Han goes to Endor is to protect Leia. Because he doesn't care. He liked his life just fine before meeting the rebels. 40k guys, you guys should name the Necron the Juice Maker 5000. The orange orbs look like oranges. It's true.
I thought the one that he's holding looks a little like a clown ball.
A little bit.
Mm-hmm. With the dots on it.
Kino Canetas. I'm still painting a Nien Yum, and I can't get the glossy look for his empty black eyes just right. I'd probably paint him completely black and then put a few dots of either white or a light blue. And that'll help them look shiny. Robert has Downey Jr. Apparently the actor for Akbar had to hold back tears when he got killed off.
What a pussy.
Maybe? I mean, Akbar, he's got 2 lines in the original.
Mm-hmm.
And, Akbar is one of those characters that's beloved, but is barely a thing. Kind of like Nien Yum. Nien Yum has more lines than Akbar. But, Yeah, that sounds like it could possibly be an urban legend. Like, who would know that?
That's true.
Dr. Jokel, Ninyam wasn't just a weird alien who couldn't speak English. He was a super stoned weird alien who couldn't speak English. Maybe he could speak English. He was just too stoned.
That'd be pretty good.
SEM. Hey, Jay, the Make Old New Again was great. I recommended it to some friends who are interested in the hobby. Oh, that's great. Yeah, we're pretty happy with that video.
Mm-hmm.
There may be a similar, if not better, video coming out soonish.
Yeah.
TK Studio Prince. One day we'll hit the coveted 100 thumbs down on a stream.
Oh my god.
The day before they disable downvotes.
Yeah. I hope to see that happen one day. Honestly, if I could have, if all of my wishes and dreams don't come true, I hope at least that one does.
Mm-hmm. Takamuto, why did Lando just ignore L337 in Return of the Jedi and Episode 9 like he didn't talk to her at all or even mention her? That's cold. Well, he probably can't talk to her once she was installed into the ship. He still likes the Falcon. But yeah, I mean, L3 died. And it's robot, like, logic, I guess, got plugged in. The only mention of L3 you could say is when C-3PO is helping to fix the Millennium Falcon in The Empire Strikes Back, he says, this ship has the most peculiar language, like computer language, and that is L3. But yeah, I love the idea that Lando was banging a robot, and a robot was banging Lando. I think Star Wars should do more with droids, because they're totally just slaves.
Mm-hmm.
Dr. Choco, put some stars in that orb, and then he just has to get the other 6 Dragon Balls to summon Sharon and get his wish. That's true, Dragon Balls are orange. And aren't the energy balls from Final Fantasy orange? Or are they green?
I don't remember.
I only watched that movie once, Final Fantasy VII, which everyone agrees is awesome. Great movie. Kino Kinona's hot take, Boba Fett is probably the most beloved but insignificant character in Star Wars. That's probably true. Everyone loves Boba Fett. And at least in the original movies, he didn't do much. He had some cool moments. He figured out the trick that Han Solo played on the Imperials and followed him to Cloud City. And he also shoots at Luke once. And that was really the end of him being cool.
Mm-hmm.
And then he dies, and he goes, ah, and then falls into a pit.
Perfect.
Theory Creep, did you play Final Fantasy VII? No, I just watched the movie. It was kind of cool, but I didn't understand what the heck was going on. Jesse Crambrawl, I'd bang a robot just to say I banged a robot.
Well, I bet one day you'll get your wish.
Whoa, 77. Droids aren't slaves. They're the ones really running society. Tell me R2-D2 isn't in charge. R2, yeah. Like, R2-D2 and C-3PO are, like, always around for no particularly great reason. I love when Qui-Gon Jinn takes R2-D2 into Watto's shop, because apparently he has the part, and then he just shows Watto a picture of it, and Watto's like, oh, yeah, I know that. So they don't even use R2.
Mm-hmm.
They just brought him around. They just brought him there because you're supposed to have R2 in scenes.
Yep. It's so the kids don't get bored.
Yeah.
During the movie, because oh my god, is it a boring movie?
What was 77? Boba Fett was cool because of the no disintegrations. Yeah, that's true. When Darth Vader knows who you are, you must be pretty badass. And what happens if he dies? He's worth a lot to me. The Empire will compensate you if he dies. Yeah, when you're making deals with Darth Vader, you're pretty badass. Don't call me Shirley. Jay, just buy a Roomba. It can stroke you if you know what I'm saying. Oh, yeah.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, you turn it on deep clean mode, you just go to town.
No. And that's the pig piss of this stream, isn't it?
Yeah. Joe.
Goodness gracious.
Alcazar. I thought he survived falling in the pit. Is that wrong? He did and he didn't. He has survived. He died in the pit, but then he also survived the pit in many different incarnations of comic books and novels and shows and stuff. But I think I would bet that George probably meant for him to die because he didn't show him getting out. Dr. Juggle. Boba was also the first to have his blaster up when Bosch produced the thermal detonator in Jabba's palace, and he also pinched the dancer on the chin. He was a player.
Theory creep. The stream sponsored by Roomba.
Yeah.
I wish.
World War Art. I painted this mini. It was fun. I've even put it in EOB complete. Yeah, nice. Dr. His survival is now Disney canon. Oh, yeah, I did hear about that. Jay and Nick need to do a drunk stream. We've done them.
We have. New Year's Eve.
New Year's Eve.
Go look at New Year's Eve.
And Halloween. Mm-hmm. I was really drunk during Halloween.
Yeah, you were drunk. But yeah. I feel like, I don't know, maybe... It probably showed it a little bit more on the New Year's Eve one.
Probably.
Maybe.
I
mean, because we were drinking water on stream, if you know what I mean. That was pretty fun.
Mm-hmm. Dank DF. Well, I'm off to bed. It's 4:47 a.m. here.
Oh my god. Everybody's up so early, late, both.
World War Art. Are you gonna paint the cape that came with him? Yep, sure am. It's right over here. Boop.
Build the cape.
Mm-hmm. Gonna have to do some sick blending on the on his sickle. His special what are they called? Relic. He can take a relic war scythe.
I
think I can probably.
So this weekend, we're probably playing a three-way kill team game, aren't we?
Yeah.
Are we gonna try out any new armies?
I guess we could try Necrons. I have everything I would need for a Necron kill team.
That'd be kind of fun.
I know you have a Tau kill team that you've been secretly building.
Mm-hmm. Maybe I'm even painting up the Tau right now. Did he actually say the secret kill team, or is it something else?
Good old secret kill team.
Mm-hmm.
No, everyone knows that Nick's secret kill team is Dark Eldar. It's a very well-known fact.
Man, we really should do a sports bet.
Yeah.
Like everybody puts down $1, and then we just get all the money. If you're right.
And we're right, it is a 40k army.
Wow.
I would love to see. Well, I mean, I made a whole video about what I would love to see in Kill Team, but I think they need to figure out some way to like distance it. We got some interesting comments that were kind of talking about how Kill Team is not meant to be different. It's meant to be baby 40k to play before you play big 40k. But the tricky thing about that is the units that you take in Kill Team are sometimes different, or at least carrying different war gear than you'd want them to be carrying in big 40k.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like if I was making a game to be baby 40k, I would make it very streamlined. Like, all orcs carry, choppas. All that way, no matter how you are building up your models for big 40k, they'll work in Kill Team.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you buy, a box of Tau, but then you build them as, Fire Warriors, Breachers, and Pathfinders for Kill Team, all of a sudden you can't, they're kind of wrong for 40k, because you're not supposed to have so many different guns in a squad.
Mm-hmm.
Same with orcs. If you build, 2 Ludas, 2 Burnas, and a Spanna, you really can't take that in big 40k.
Mm-hmm.
But you can take all that in Kill Team.
Mm-hmm.
Antonio Manuel Lopez Camacho. My Tau have yet to lose a single Kill Team match. Ooh, that should make Nick excited about his secret Kill Team.
Amazing.
I think Necrons can take Warriors and Immortals. And no, they can't take Flayed Ones because Flayed Ones just came out in Pariah Nexus. Oh, that'd be kind of a unit that makes sense. I bet, I bet you can take a Deathmark. I bet you can take Deathmarks, Immortals, and Warriors. And a whole bunch of other stuff if you count Elites and Commanders.
Eventually it just becomes big 40k.
we already have, the Kill Team, Kill Team vehicles and Kill Team flyers.
Yep.
Some of my favorite Photoshop jobs I've ever done.
Mm-hmm. Those are pretty good.
Mm-hmm. Huge tanks and skirmish warfare.
Yep. I don't remember who it was, but I remember you showed this in the Discord.
I did.
Like, oh my gosh, is that real? And then they're like, wait. Big tanks and skirmish warfare doesn't sound real.
Yeah, Kill Team is an interesting beast. Yeah, Kill Team definitely seems like a little bit of an afterthought game, but it seems like Games Workshop has been crushing it with games lately. I've heard nothing but good things about Warcry and the one that's a lot like Warcry, Underworlds. Mm-hmm. I've heard nothing but good things about Aeronautica Imperialis from the 2 people who've played it on Earth. I've heard nothing but good things about the new thing, the Dark Underhive City world.
Curse
City. So, I would love for them to maybe take another look at Kill Team. Because currently it works fine. Mm-hmm. But, I think
we've been playing it for a few months.
Mm-hmm.
It's starting to get a little old.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I think more Kill Teams would spice it up.
Yeah.
We could even do roulette.
Yeah.
Roulette Kill Team.
Mm-hmm. If Kill Team is baby game, what is Necromunda? I have never heard someone speak of Necromunda. Necromunda looks neat. It has gorgeous models and beautiful terrain, and I think a very, very dedicated group of followers.
Nerds. Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of people that play the 90s version.
There is. No, I know. Guy from Midwinter really loves the old school Necromunda.
Mm-hmm.
Oops, I got red in there.
How dare you?
And Antonio Manuel Lopez Camacho, the reason for why I asked if it was okay to pretend to have certain weapons in 40k is precisely like you guys said, because I made my models thinking about Kill Team. Yeah, and like it's fine to proxy, but it can be a little awkward.
Mm-hmm. This orc is a Space Marine scout.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I think it could, it'd definitely be fun also if you had just Kill Team dedicated units.
Mm-hmm. That would be fun.
Like, ooh, did you get the new Orc Kamikaze boys? Oh, that looks so cool. It's got such a fun rule where the only thing it doesn't explode on is a 1.
And you have to roll it on every action.
I got red in my paint again. There we go. Elrondor, I like Shadow Wars Armageddon, but can't find any others who do. Shadow Wars Armageddon was the Kill Team before Kill Team, right? Mm. It came with Space Marine Scouts and Orcs.
The before times.
I miss random rules for looted vehicles. Boy, when was that a thing? I know you could take a looted wagon as a unit in 6th edition. Mm-hmm. Was it 5th edition where you could kind of make your own units? I wouldn't be surprised if one day Games Workshop makes an upgrade sprue called a looted wagon, and you can use it to turn a Chimera, a Space Marine Rhino, or a Lehman Russ into a looted vehicle. And it comes with like a special orc gun. Jesse Nicoletti.
Pretty fun.
4th and 5th edition. Yeah, good old 4th and 5th edition. That's the tricky thing when you keep coming out with more models for your game is the model bloat starts to mean you can't do cute, fun stuff because it makes things a little too complicated.
Mm-hmm. Unless you're
Malifaux.
They seem to be doing cute stuff.
They just make new armies. Like technically Malifaux has like 50 armies.
Yep.
Instead of 20 armies with 30,000 units between them all.
Mm-hmm.
What if we had vampire cowboys? Yep, making a new army. That's how Malifaux meetings go. Mm-hmm. What if we had gremlin luchadors? Yep, making a new army.
God. And then they just pound about the coke and 3D modeling away.
Mm-hmm. What if we had a faction that was just a theater troupe? Yep, make it a thing.
Mm-hmm. They have so much fun.
Mm-hmm.
They should sponsor us.
Yeah. I'll send Lauren another email.
Hi. Can you sponsor us? We've never played a game. Brett asks, Kill Team may be baby 40k, but it is a lot easier to go from 40k to Kill Team than the other way around.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, it kind of is.
Yeah, that's almost what it feels like. Is like for people who are bored of big 40k, they can play Kill Team.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you're a baby and you're getting into big 40k and you've spent all this money, are you going to buy another $40 rule book so that you can play with some of the models?
No.
It'd be one thing if it was free rules online or something.
Mm-hmm.
Most other games, but.
Could you even imagine?
Mm-hmm. I could not.
And speaking of, could you even imagine? It's about that time.
Yeah.
So we had a big old video out today.
Mm-hmm.
So give it a watch. Send it to your mom. She'll love it. And we'll be back with another live stream at 9 p.m. Central.
Mm-hmm.
Also join the Patreon.
Yeah. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Stream.